Home sweet home. Goop, I cannot stress this enough. Do not set anything on fire.
Not even computer screens?
Especially the computer screens. You've burned enough of a hole in my bank account. Now I have a group that wants me dead and crippling debt.
Speaking of those guys, Baker, the guys with the guns are usually after me. How come they only shot after I said you were my boss?
Why question a good thing, Goop? I don't care who pulls the trigger, as long as someone pulls it and puts either you or me out of my misery.
But I'm not miserable.
I hate you.
Both of you stop. Like it or not, we are now a team. A team that hates each other, is dysfunctional, and will struggle every step of the way. But we are all that we have. We cannot be at each other's throats every time we get annoyed. You may not be the best soldiers, but I will do what I can to make this work. All I ask is for you to trust me, and for Goop not to set anything on fire.
Aww.
This isn't going to be easy. I'm dragging you two into a world you barely knew existed. Sniper, I know you want death, but why seek one that's meaningless? Don't settle for some common, everyday death. I can't promise this, but if you stay with me and stop trying to die at every turn, we will find a way so that when you die, it's you giving the middle finger to the world, if not the galaxy.
Good enough for me. I hate everyone anyways.
Okay, but seriously, Baker, why were those guys after you?
Yes, I was getting to that part. As you can see by our not-so-top-of-the-line equipment, that I have not been an independent mercenary for the longest time. Time ago, I belonged to a very large organization led by my now-deceased mentor and friend. Our leader was one of a kind, a true genius. He developed enhancements like my shields, and he made many others. He was ruthless and cunning, but also followed a strict moral code and didn't kill without justification and reason. He had our loyalty. But there was one person who wanted more. His codename was Phantom. He staged a coup and took over the organization. We were split down the middle. Those who remained loyal and sided with me and the boss, and those who wanted to grab power with Phantom. Phantom didn't care. He cut down anybody that stood in his way. I watched as men that had fought side by side killed each other like strangers. He almost got me too. Luckily, I had my own allies to watch my back. He killed our boss in the process, wanting his technology for himself. Phantom won, but at a cost. Our boss was a careful one. He had contingencies for everything. In the event of his unexpected death, all of his facilities went into lockdown, with any personnel inside then sent into cryo storage, like a sleeping army. There's an access key that controls all of this. It locked itself in encryption over my boss knows. Even if you used an AI, it'd get shredded by the system's guard dog. Phantom lost his prize. With facilities in shutdown and all of my boss's research and technology frozen in time, his victory was short-lived. He managed to run the organization on emergency power and unlocked some facilities, but it's nothing compared to what he will be capable of if he gets the rest of it. That's why I started the Baker Squad, and that's why I need your help. The encryption is supposed to be unbreakable, but the longer he has it, there's no telling how close Phantom may become to reactivating everything. Even with only the bare minimum, he outnumbers us 100 to 1.
So what happens if he gets everything running? He makes money? I don't see how this is a real problem. It's a little mercenary group. How bad could it be?
He could start another conflict, one that can spiral into an all-out war.
Like the Space Emo Wars of 2332?
Yes, Goop, like the Space Emo Wars of 2332.